Makeup. I need makeup. Let's go. Stat.
I'm sorry, but
Where's my crew?
You're not that much of a celebrity yet. Yet, being the operative word.
I am on one block in Gatlinburg.
one block.
One block.
One block in Gatlinburg. You are Mr. Gatlinburg.
They think I'm stupid.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Waking Up in a Brewery. Today we are waking up at Orange Hat East.
I feel like I just woke up.
It's called East by OHB, and that's where we're at today. Unfortunately, Kayla's not here.
I'm not sure I'm here.
Well, you're normally barely here. But thought it would be a good opportunity to record an episode. So
we even got a green screen.
I don't think that's what that is.
That's not a green screen?
I don't think that's what that is. That's not the chromatic color for a green screen. So
it's an olive green screen.
Yeah, so you sitting here with your pants on is a plus, where normally the green screen in pants.
I don't have pants on.
Those pants are green screened in.
I'm taking advantage of a green screen anytime I can get.
Let me do the disclaimer, because I love using the word.
That woman does not look happy over there.
That's because you don't have pants on.
Screw this one up.
We are in a brewery, so any music that you hear while we're here is just the ambient sound of the brewery. We do not own the rights of any of the music that is being heard here.
You knocked out ambient, got that one out of the way.
Yep. Let me go ahead and knock out the next one, because
there's three of them now.
Me and you are drinking a fantastic beer.
Oh God, here it comes.
So this is exclusive only at East, and this is the Park Ridge Pale Ale.
This is first time I got to have it. It's fantastic.
It's pretty refreshing. It is delicious.
You got beard in your beard, which I've been doing that. It's the first time I've ever had a beard. And
I always have it in my mustache, but
Chef Jeff yesterday at Orange Hat, he's like, "Dude, you got
Hardin Valley, not here."
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, the original OHB. Yesterday, I took a sip of a beer, and you know Chef Jeff.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Dude, you got so much beer in your beard right now." He's like, "You gotta fix it."
You gotta do something about that. That is inappropriate.
I love Chef Jeff though.
We're out here. Well, honestly, it was a riding day for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
right, yeah.
We're prepping some new work for Alex, and it's literally down the road from me. And now, of course, I pour beers here. So I said, why don't we go out, have some beers at East since you're in the neighborhood? And
I love it here. Yeah.
And then we're like, well, why don't we go ahead and record an episode? We don't have Kayla. We can double mic this. Pretty easy setup. Good to go. We hate not having Kayla here, but honestly, this will be the most appropriate show.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about wieners.
Oh, wait. Just ruined that because you just said wieners. What else aren't we going to talk about, Alex?
No, we're only going to talk about wieners.
Oh, we're only...
Oh, yeah, I've already started it.
The topic for today is beer and wieners.
Beer and wieners. Why is that not the name of the whole podcast?
Right. Because it started out as Waking Up in a Brewery, and so that's what it's going to continue to be, is Waking Up in a Brewery with the beer comedian, Alex Stokes.
Am I still the beer comedian? I don't know.
You will always be the beer comedian, and that's what's going to show up right here in this vicinity on the edited video.
Below that is the wiener comedian.
The wiener comedian, yes. I am...
I'm not wearing pants.
Knox Beer Nerd. You can find us on all of our social medias as those labelings. And
Hey, I canceled one of my Facebook pages. I'm down to 18.
You canceled one. That's growth.
Yeah.
Or, well, is it growth? I mean, when you're shrinking...
The only one I canceled was it was a promo page for one of my friends that I helped him with running for office 11 years ago. So that one's gone. So I still have the
What was it? Alex for somebody for office? Like...
No, it was one of my good friends. He was running for office.
I can almost guarantee I know who it is, but we're not going to mention
You don't.
because they're not running. I don't know him? Oh.
No, you don't know this one.
To me, this was somebody that
This
does
one's
movies and actually ran for governor.
No, not that one.
Not that one?
No.
Okay. All right, well. Speaking of,
I don't know who the fuck you're talking
have you ever thought about running for political office? You're politically opinionated when not being recorded.
Well, I hate politics in general. So.
Which a lot of people
you
would
know
say
it.
is a better reason
And
to
I just
run.
had this conversation. I was like, only 3 times since we started this 4 years ago that I've had to walk off because you mentioned politics. So if this goes any farther,
It's not going.
Chris will be doing this show by
It's
himself.
not going any farther because honestly, the rules of being in a bar is you don't talk about politics
Right.
and you don't talk about religion.
Yeah. Yeah, just wieners in beer.
Wieners and beer.
Maybe we should put
Wyoming doesn't exist.
Wyoming-
We talk about that.
It's not real.
Wyoming is not real.
No.
It's actually Australia. I think is the conclusion we came to.
Is that what we came to? Australia is actually
I
Wyoming?
think you guys will have to let us know. You'll have to go back and look at
This is
our earlier
already going to be a
episode,
weird one.
but
I can
yeah.
believe this one started off.
It literally was. Why? Kayla took us down that rabbit hole, but Wyoming didn't exist, and
that
then
was
we
at Gypsy, wasn't it? When we had that one. Yeah, that was at Gypsy
maybe yeah,
Cider
'cause-
Company,
yeah,
Barrel House.
yeah.
Oh, I remember that
when
one.
Kayla gets into her cider, she gets a little ridiculous
Yeah.
anyway. So,
Yeah. Tomato, plot, tits, avocado.
also came from that.
That's also
And speaking of Kayla, if you guys haven't heard, we have got a new audio podcast that falls under the Waking Up in a Brewery podcast umbrella. It is called Paired by Beer. It is a podcast about relationships and alcohol.
Oh, I thought you guys ate pears and drank beer.
No. Me and Kayla had met through Casual Pint and fell in love and then got married. And so we were kind of paired by the craft beer scene. And a big part of our life, obviously, now is the craft beer scene.
I was going to watch it, but because I really like pears a lot.
Yeah. Well, the
one of my
good news
favorites.
is it's not video, so you could listen to it and still not see any pears.
I wouldn't even listen if you were eating pears.
It's just audio. The first episode is up, and I don't know when you'll see this recording, but we are going to be doing regular episodes of this. But it's us exploring our relationship and relationships in general. So if you're interested in relationships and alcohol,
I'm not.
No, I know. Your wife told me you're not.
Oh, alcohol,
you haven't
yeah.
been interested in your relationship in a while.
Oh God.
No, that's not true. She didn't tell me that. She hinted at it, but never actually said those words.
I'm gonna sit here in the green screen.
But yeah, please check out Paired by
That's
Beer.
why I'm not wearing pants.
Tell us what you think. Send us questions. We actually have pairedbybeer@gmail.com. You can send us your relationship questions or comments and stuff like that. So that'll be fun too.
That should be fun. Oh, I'm gonna send so many questions.
Oh, I know you will. Do it because we're going to need more and more content. But we'll respond.
All my
in
questions are gonna be about pears. That's all.
Yes.
It's every question is gonna
Yes.
be about
What
pears.
type of pear do you like? What's your favorite
the
pear?
fuzziest microphone I've ever
Do you like
worn.
a pear shape?
Yeah,
You can't ask a woman if she likes a pear shape.
No. We better stop talking about women before both
Fair
of
enough.
us get. This will be our last podcast.
Yeah, well,
This will be the last time we each leave the house.
I don't think that's true. Our wives live with us. They knew what they were getting into from the beginning. I don't think it's fair for them to hold it against us now.
I didn't say it was fair. They're going to do it anyway. So. Nobody said it was fair. It's a fair pear.
Almost.
It's like a faux pas, but it's a fair pear.
A fair pear.
Yeah.
That's the Americanized
Hashtag.
version of faux pas.
That should be
Fair
a new
pear.
hashtag, and we're going to start a whole
Is it a new
thing.
T-shirt as well? Is that what you want to do?
God, I got so many T-shirts I got to do. Most of them have wieners on them.
Yes.
Or socks, but.
Yes.
Yeah.
or wieners in socks. Wieners in socks. They're coming down the stairs.
You can get a fair pair of socks.
A fair pair.
That's the name of the company.
Fair pair of socks.
Fair pair of sock company.
Fair pair of sock company.
It's like that. What's the bomb? The one that gives away free socks?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
that.
Yeah. Fair pair. Fair pair sock company.
We'll give away one free sock.
You
used.
get a sock
They're used.
That has had a wiener in it.
No, I didn't say that.
It's not your tanning sock that you're...
Oh, that one's $50,000. That's a $50,000 sock.
Fair pair sock also can be double as a condom.
What he's talking about now.
Cotton for Alex's pleasure.
Oh, you know what he's off the rails. He's off the rails.
You're getting us there. I've been living with Kayla, so it's not hard for me to take it off the rails.
Golly, talking about tomato, plot tits, avocado. We just did that.
So how many T-shirt designs have we got in the works?
I don't know.
I will tell you, I've got a new T-shirt coming for the Beer Nerd. I've literally got a 16-bit digital picture of Spider-Man drinking a beer, and I'll have that shirt soon.
Does it say Beer Nerd on it?
It doesn't say Beer Nerd on it. I haven't launched it at the store. I won't launch it in the store until I actually have it and get some response from it. Obviously, this one was launched in the store. This was my original Beer Nerd shirt with Pac-Man eating beer.
Yeah, everybody loves that one.
It's a great one.
It's a good one.
I need to relaunch this one. It's not available on the store. You can also comment and let us know if you want one of these shirts, and we can put it back in the store.
Yeah.
We are gonna do. I'm already designing the tomato, plot tits, avocado shirt. I am actually designing it.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
Avocados or plot tits?
The whole thing.
Oh, the whole idea. Yeah.
It's my favorite.
We'll see. Alex has been pitching this for a long time, since Kayla made the comment.
If you haven't heard the story, just real quick, she was trying to we were at Orange Hat, the original one out in Hardin Valley. We were in the middle of an episode, and she tried to say the words plot twist, and she said plot tits by accident. So it turned into this tomato, plot tits, avocado.
Yeah, so Alex is
brilliant.
Alex is sold on the idea that that's going to be a great T-shirt for us. I'm at the point now, I'm going to test that, because we have sold a handful of shirts on there.
All we got to do is put Gatlinburg, Tennessee at the bottom of it.
and it's gangbusters.
We'll sell so many of them.
Gangbusters.
There's a picture of Dolly on that.
I need you guys
and pancakes
to verify if this is a good idea, because if it doesn't sell, I'm yanking it immediately. But Alex has assured me this is a T-shirt design for the ages.
If you're going to yank it, then that's a whole nother story.
Well, we were already talking about wieners. Why not talk about yanking it too?
This is a wiener show.
It is a wiener show. You said from the outset.
You take Kayla out.
You brought up wiener,
all wieners.
and now we're just talking about wieners. Yeah, well, it is a little bit of a sausage party. Here we are.
I got pepperoni on my pizza.
You do have pepperoni.
Speaking of pepperoni.
Yeah. Speaking of pizza.
And we tried to get him on the show. He had to leave just now.
Yep.
But our good friend Jeff, who started out, he'd been in pizza before, but then he was at Orange Hat. That's how we
met him.
And
he was a bartender. I know you guys know him. He's tattooed like a Yakuza mafia guy. But he was a regular bartender out at the Hardin Valley location. Yeah. And you either heard him or you saw him.
You couldn't miss him. He's one of the craziest.
He actually, did he? No, he didn't do. Bergs and Weston did opening for you. I was trying to think.
I've been trying to get Jeff on stage with me forever. Oh. The first time I ever met him, they're like, hey, this is Alex. He's like, yo, what's up, Alex? He's like, man, I shaved my whole body, my whole body. He's like, my butthole's smoother than a dolphin. And I was like, nice to meet you.
I just had an epiphany.
That's
So
a clean version I just told.
we had an earlier episode where we went out to Hops and Hounds. Shout out to Hops and Hounds.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
They're in Oak Ridge. Take your dog out there, drink some beer, and have fun with your dog, or let your dog do whatever it does.
Yeah.
Go to Hops and Hounds. But on that episode, we met Bela.
Bela and Jeff, you put them in the ring together.
That was my thought. Is I need to see some interaction with the two of them feeding off of each other, them opening for you. I don't care what
that
it
would
is.
be better than Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but there's still an ear getting bit.
Yeah, well, probably by both of them.
Yeah,
It's
they're probably nibbling on each
Probably
other's
just
ear.
going to be eating ears.
But
God, those two are. Whew.
yeah, that's what I just thought when we were just talking about his energy
That-
level.
oh.
I was literally taken back to Bela,
Gosh.
and I was like, Bela, Jeff. Like, I would just watch that. We need to make them a podcast
Yeah.
where it's just the two of them on camera.
That would be. Whew. That would be. Oh, yeah, my brain's like working hard now watching that.
Right? Like, go back, watch our episode of Hops and Hounds. It was fantastic. Again, what a great episode and a great venue.
Bela started it before we even turned the camera on. He's like, "Can I cuss?"
Yeah.
And then Maggie, his wonderful wife, she's like, "Can he cuss?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's
Sadly,
fine."
like the first 8 minutes of that podcast, there's
probably-
no audio.
Thank God, because he came right off. He came right out of the gate.
Out of the
like,
gate. And he also said, I don't know that I'm going to be good on a podcast.
Oh,
I
he
don't know
didn't
that
want
I got
it.
enough personality.
He wanted
And he
nothing
said
to
I'm
do
going to
with it.
say stuff. And I'm like, no,
He
he
wanted
was
nothing to
made
do
for
with
it.
the podcast.
He's
Oh.
made for podcasting.
I think. I hate to say it, if we locked him and Jeff in a room and just gave him mics, theirs would blow ours away.
Yeah, we're
incredible.
Yeah.
But
yes, we're incredible. But can you imagine? I can't even fathom that. But it's something I'm going to work on.
we should have a podcast battle where we do it like a draft, and we each pick like 3 people. I mean, I might get Riley over here too.
Oh, we're going to get
Riley's-
Riley on here in a little bit.
Riley's gonna be on, but Riley, no. But we have a draft, and we each get 3 people on our team, and then do a podcast roast battle.
Oof. I don't know what you're talking about at
I don't
this
either.
point,
I'm
but
literally making this up as I go, and it sounds stupid as shit. But
it's almost as stupid as your shoes. How did they tie-dye your shoes?
I don't know. But no, Adidas like Chuck Taylor these.
I know they're Adidas
I was
version
so
of Chuck
excited they were
Taylor's.
on clearance.
Well, there's a reason.
At the outlet. And I looked at Jenny, I was like, I gotta get these. And she was like, okay.
I like Chuck Taylor's, and I like some Adidas from time to time.
I love Adidas.
I cannot figure out what they did to the fabric. Did they tie-dye the fabric and then sew it into the shoe?
I'm not sure. I don't know things. I don't know anything.
You don't know things.
I know
That's my
nothing.
job
I
to
don't
know things.
You know everything about everything, and it's stupid. We all hate it.
I do know everything that's stupid. That's why I am promoting him now. I know everything.
Most of the stuff that I know is from the 18th century and back.
Apparently, you also don't know who Andre 3000 is, and that kind of broke mine and Riley's brain. For Riley, literally, by the way, Riley is bartender for Orange Hat. He's normally out at the Hardin Valley location. He's currently, while we're recording this, at the East location.
He's just staring at us right now.
I told him that Alex doesn't know who Andre 3000 is, and it broke him. He was frozen for at least a good 2 minutes because he didn't know how to process it.
I still don't know.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I told you. I
am
quit listening
real.
to music after Alice in Chains. That was it.
Alice in Chains, there's got to be music that you like since Alice in Chains.
Yeah, there's this really new good band that came out, Iron Butterfly.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but talk to me.
Inagata Devita. It's like 1974, 75.
This new band.
Early, late 70s. Mid 70s. Yeah, I'm done.
That's it. That's the latest band you listen to.
No, I
What
said
is
Alice in Chains.
Okay,
So 93 is what
there's
about stopped.
no band you have found, like not even Velvet Revolver.
They're all right.
They're after Alice in Chains.
I know who they are. I know a lot of them.
They're actually a super band.
I don't listen to much pop music or rap.
Velvet Revolver is...
I'm going back. No, but not Velvet Revolver. That's why I said I know them. I'm talking about like Andre 3000. That sounds like Mystery Science 2000 to me. I don't know what that is.
Look, I'm not...
Is this like Hanson?
I'm not big into the hip hop scene. There are some bands and musicians and...
I gotta go see Justin Timberlake and Usher. Ginny already bought tickets to both.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That concert may not happen if you're up to date on the current...
They're two separate concerts.
Yeah, the current P. Diddy...
Boy, he's in trouble.
Stuff.
I saw that this
Yeah,
week.
that's some controversial stuff, but Usher fell under the... He was brought up in those briefs, and then of course he discovered Justin Bieber, so...
I know Usher and I know all his songs. I like Justin Timberlake.
Honestly, probably my favorite Super Bowl special to date. The Super Bowl halftime with Usher, probably my favorite in a long, long time.
Well, Justin Timberlake, one of his songs that he did a collaboration with, that Say Something.
Yep.
Fantastic song.
No, and I appreciate Justin Timberlake at the halftime special because I always wanted to see Janet Jackson's tit. So Justin helped me with that.
Did he pull it off? I didn't see that.
He was the one that pulled the thing off. The wardrobe malfunction that everybody knows that Janet just wanted to show her titty.
1982?
No, it was in the 2000s. But anyway, my daughter also loves Justin Timberlake. She just doesn't know he's Justin Timberlake because she loves Trolls, and he plays Branch in the Trolls movies.
Oh. Gotcha.
Which Branch is the main male character in the Trolls movies, but that's Justin Timberlake. And they just released a new one that my daughter's all into, but it's a boy band. And Justin Timberlake is involved, and there's some nostalgia to it, and she's digging it. And I'm down for anything that my daughter hears now through, whether it's the Sing movies, whether it's the Troll movies, whatever it is, that is my music that she's now hearing.
Oh yeah, that's always cool.
I'm loving that right now.
My kids are weird about that because, my kids are they're 18, 19, 20. Well, my two are 18 and 27. The other two, 19.
They're all yours.
They're all mine.
But, yes.
But like mine.
DNA.
Yeah. But Weston, my oldest one, is the only one that listens to my music. My Doors, Alice in Chains.
Yeah, he's into that.
Pearl Jam.
He's into the...
That's all he listens to. The rest of them, I can't... Yeah, I don't know.
I love some of my favorite... So I've got a Spotify playlist for my daughter.
Yeah.
And when we're in the car, I'm driving her to school or wherever. It's never your comedy.
It's our podcast.
Kiri is convinced that you sing the theme song to
the Cars soundtrack.
Cars. Yeah, she's convinced Life is a Highway is you singing.
I'm gonna grow this beard so big, so nobody. My next one is gonna be Gandalf. I'm gonna go straight from like Pat McAfee to Gandalf.
Well, she's convinced of that you're the lead singer of the band that sings Life is a Highway, and so that's fine. But we have a playlist, and all of these songs she's heard from movies or she's got on Kids Bop, I don't know if you know what that is, but
I know
Kids
what that
Bop
is.
cover
I wasn't born
a
yesterday.
lot of music. Well, you didn't know who Andre 3000 was, so.
Nobody does. He's fake. It's fake.
All right. Well, anyway.
Wait, is he going to be on our show soon?
Maybe.
Should I pretend like I know him?
You should at least
Andre,
pretend that. He is going to be at Big Ears, and
Oh, okay then. Well, that's a big deal.
but anyway, or he was at Big Ears by the time anybody's seeing this. But so she listened to these songs, and my favorite thing is when I know a song that she's listening through Kids Bop or whatever, I start singing, and she's mind blown. She's like, "How do you know this song?"
She's like, I'm never going to a karaoke show ever.
Literally a cover.
After I heard my dad sing these.
No, she loves me and her. Me and her have worked out duets to songs. Like she knows I do the guy's part, she does the girl's part. We harmonize.
So you're going to start
like,
taking her to bars now?
I've got to have a
karaoke?
driver. How am I getting home?
That's always a good question.
How am I getting home if my 8-year-old / 9-year-old daughter is not getting me back?
I always like it when you and I text each other like, all right, text me when you get home. You
Yeah.
text me when you get home. And then it's 4 days later, they're like,
And I
did you get
made
home?
it. Yeah, I made it. I
Yeah.
hadn't heard from you, but
I don't know. Yeah, some guy named Bob drove me home.
have you ever taken an Uber?
Oh yeah, a lot of times. Which Jenny hates it. Jenny hates riding an Uber with me because when I tip them, I always give them a book.
One of your books. Do you,
One
do
night
you
I
just
gave
have them with you?
No, usually when we take Uber, it's after one of my shows, and I've always got like a bag with books in them. But one night I tipped the Uber. I tipped the guy one of my children's books, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She's like, "I don't think he."
Jenny is, or the driver
No,
was a female
I think
driver
both
going,
of them.
"What the?"
I think everybody in the car was like, "Why are you giving this guy the City Bear and the Smokies?" And if they're a terrible Uber driver, they're getting the Gatlinburg Christmas book.
But you still signed both of them.
I won't even sign that one.
Oh.
That's how bad it is. They're getting an unsigned.
Unsigned.
That one might be worth more later. The one that's not signed.
Yeah, it's not a numbered
It's the
edition.
worst book ever made. Not signed and not numbered. There's only 2 of these
Left.
ever printed.
He bought both of them off of eBay.
My publisher just gets mad when they have to print them. They're like, "Why? God, why are we
The
doing
only
this?"
reason they're still in existence is because somebody turned them into the free bin outside of McKay's.
they won't. They
And
don't,
Alex was like, "Well, maybe I can get some money
they
back
don't
out
even
of
get
this."
those. No, it's funny though. Like Gatlinburg, people love that book, but it's my least favorite.
Yeah, well, anything in Gatlinburg that says Gatlinburg on it.
It says Gatlinburg Christmas, and the pictures are cool, but
Yeah, but
I wrote it in literally 20 minutes. The whole thing.
while you were drunk in Gatlinburg.
Snowed in, yeah. Yeah. This is really good.
I honestly, I always say this is my second favorite beer here. The Engine 402 is like top of my list, has always been. It was a beginner beer
You'd think I'd like that since I've
when
been
that
binge
brewery
watching
started.
Chicago
Well, it's a
Fire.
lager.
Well, I've been binge watching Chicago Fire for months.
What a great show. Of all of the Chicago
Season 10 now.
series, yeah. Chicago Fire's number 1. Chicago PD's number 2.
And then Meds 3.
I
Is
stopped
there another
watching
one?
Mid.
Oh.
Well, there was actually a was it Chicago Law?
Chicago 1.
No, there was
Is there a new
Chicago
thing?
Law. So it was a
Oh, they have a
spinoff.
law one?
Yeah, well, it did one season.
Oh.
It was a spinoff, and it was a lawyer
Chicago
one.
Fire
But
is awesome.
Chicago Fire is fire. It's such a great show.
It is. It
Like,
really is.
I love every character
I
in
do
that
too.
show.
Yeah. Oh, they're great. It's gotten so bad where all my dreams at night are about fire.
Casey and Severide.
Mostly Severide.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Severide's your guy. I love Casey. Casey,
I do too. I like both of them.
they're yin and yang though. Casey,
They are.
Casey is the lawful good guy. Like that guy is going to follow to the letter of the law. He's always going to do things right. Severide, he's a wild cannon.
Severide's always got a badass apartment that Casey always has to live in.
Yeah. Right. Well, which is weird because he's also a general contractor. He should just build his own house.
That's what I've been saying that for.
Like, why are you living with Severide when you actually have the credentials to build your own house?
Severide's just got that coolness about him.
He drives the Mustang.
Yeah.
He sleeps with all the girls.
He's got the brick walls.
The brick wall studio apartment.
Studio, yeah.
With the basketball video game in it.
That's new in season 9.
Yeah.
So, no spoiler.
Yeah, no, we're not spoiling anything. Casey, Severide.
If you've never watched it, just go to Peacock.
Just do it.
Season 1, start it from the beginning. Fantastic.
It really is one of the best shows on television. And when you watch season 1, there's a guy that he's kind of the villain in season 1, spins off and gets his own show called Chicago PD. You remember?
Oh, yeah. I know
Casey and him had that beef.
They did.
That was kind of crazy, but gosh, Chicago PD is so good. He's got that voice
he's like PG.
It's more than PG. It's literally the voice.
Way worse.
This guy has smoked his entire life. He has gargled toothpicks. Like this guy's voice is one of the best.
Toothpicks. That's a band name right there.
Gargled toothpicks. It's such a fantastic. Like this guy is just he's a cop, but he's killing you next week. Like there's something about that voice.
See, I've always been a Law and Order person. I've watched all the Law and Orders every season. All
like
the different
the original.
See, I like Criminal Intent.
Criminal Intent was okay. I loved SVU until every episode of SVU was rape. Every one of them. And it was always rape. And I'm like, the special victims is more than just rape. But every episode became about rape.
Yeah. But I've always been a Law and Order person. But Chicago Fire, it's my new number 1.
Wolf Productions. It's same producers. In fact, they've done crossovers with the SVU. They've done crossovers with Criminal Intent and the regular Law and Order because it's all the same production company. In fact, that's how they spun into the Chicago Law.
He's an author, and that's how he started.
Yeah.
But it's funny, Jenny, we've been together 11 years. If we watch any episode of any of those shows, at the very end, I always go, Dick Wolf. And then I walk off.
Have you ever watched Blue Bloods?
Little parts of it.
That's my jam.
I've watched parts of it.
I'm trying to get Kayla into it, but you're 15 seasons in now. And getting Kayla attached to something, first of all, she falls asleep. After she gets home from work, she's got time. She'll cook dinner. She'll play on her phone for a little bit. But by the time Kayla's actually able to watch something, it's about 8:30-ish.
Yeah.
And the moment Kayla lays down, she's out. Yeah. She's asleep. So we don't get a lot of that. But she's getting into it. She loves that Danny Wahlberg is in it.
Maybe I haven't watched that.
Yeah, from NKO TV, New Kids on the Block. Donnie Wahlberg is the badass detective son of Tom Selleck.
Oh, that is the Tom Selleck. No, I haven't watched that.
Tom Selleck is the police commissioner in New York. And
so they're just getting all washed up people on this show.
Yeah, except they're all killing it. Like, it's really good.
Well, I know it's got to be good. If you go 15 seasons, it's got to be good.
They just started the last season, and they're not doing any more, and that broke my heart. But it is fantastic.
I ran out.
So I guess we're gonna have to get some beer. Tell you what, I'll get us refills.
Okay.
And we will bring on a guest. Well, it doesn't matter because I'll edit. But we're going to bring
So I'm
on
by myself.
Riley, our bartender, and we're going to let him talk to you for a little bit.
Okay.
So
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
going to get refills. We're going to get Riley on. We'll see you in just a bit.
Are you gonna go bartend?
Yep.
Is that what you're doing?
That is you. It clips on.
Right on there.
And I can edit.
So, anyways, we're
Whenever you're ready to sit down.
All right.
I don't know what they're doing over there, but
For Alex?
so
Is this for
I
Alex?
don't know when this is going to air, so he'll have to cut this out. But so next week, April 6th, Iron Forge Brewing Company. I am filming for Amazon Prime Dry Bar Comedy in several festivals. Oh, come on over. Oh, how that happened so fast?
Come on now.
Well, look, we got a special guest.
I'm quick with it.
What's up, Riley?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm always good. How are you?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Riley, Forrest Bank. I have a clothing
God,
brand
I know.
called.
I had to send you money one time, and I was like, "How many names do I have to?" Send
Yeah,
this
bro.
to?
I got like 4 different names.
It's awesome. Oh, no,
Badass.
I want more
That's
names.
one of them.
Yeah, badass. Is that who I sent that money to? Is
Yeah,
badass?
yeah. That's what my Cash App's under.
No.
No, but I'm Riley. I got a clothing brand called Dynamic, where I take old graphic tees, cut them up, sew together new images, put them on all upcycled clothing. It's all 100% upcycled,
Yeah. It's
recycled
incredible.
material. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm loving it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be able to do it. Make a living doing it.
The first time a couple of times I met you, you had before you actually started working at Orange Hat.
Yeah.
You came and set up and had racks and
Yeah.
you know all
yeah.
your stuff out there, and then you started working here at the one out, the original Orange Hat out
West
in
Side.
Hardin Valley. Is that what we call
I call it West Side.
now?
I call it West Side.
Gang beer, bitch.
You're right.
Yes. We're doing gang beer.
West Side out there.
We started working there, and God, I'm gonna get made fun of this so bad. If there's a couple comedians, if they see this, they're gonna make fun of me. But I've got my stage shirt that I love to wear, and I always wear this every show, no matter what. Well, I ripped it all. I mean, literally all the way. From,
That shit- that
it
was torn up
It was torn
all the way down
All
the
the way
sleeve.
down. It's like a long sleeve button up, and so we're sitting there one day, and I guess we were talking. Riley's like, "Oh, dude, I can patch that up." I was like,
Yeah.
How are you gonna fix that?" He's like, "I got you." And so I told Jenny, my wife, and I was like, "Hey, Riley said he can fix my shirt." She's like, "Oh, well, one of our kids, he had a couple shirts that he loved that got ripped." And so
Like
she's like,
button-downs,
"Maybe he can
torn
fix
in the-
these." Yeah, and they were weird color. Mine's like solid.
The
like,
ribs were also like in
Yeah, weird.
interesting spots. I was like, I had never done it before, but
Yeah.
that's the thing is I had never done that before.
Oh, yeah, you've never done that before? See, I wasn't worried about mine. I even told him, I was like, "You can just whatever you want to patch it with is fine." And then the kids' shirts were wild colors.
Yeah,
just
crazy
weird,
patterns, like floral
Yeah.
type. Yeah.
So brought it to him. I mean, very inexpensive. Like I was like, wow. And we get them back, and my shirt didn't. It looked brand new. I was like, how in the fuck did you do that? I was like, and then I was like, all right, the real test though
Is the other shirts.
is the kids. I'm gonna give it to them,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh my god, this is insane. I was like, so yeah. But the funny
So if
part
you
is
need a
that,
seamstress.
God, yeah, it was incredible work.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Because where I tore mine was, I was like, there's no way anybody could fix that.
Honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, this is going to be a challenge.
Well, the funny thing is, I tore the other one
Yeah. So I got to patch the
last
other
week,
side.
and so I brought it back to him. I was like, now you got to do the other sleeve, but
Which, no
Yeah.
problem.
I know. I wouldn't bring it back to you if the first one wasn't just amazing.
That one might probably will have a patch on it because the hole's so big. But
If you just want to put a patch that says Wiener on it,
okay.
after this episode, I don't care.
Okay. Sweet. Done.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
like
that.
the other one. But I'll save that for something else.
Yeah.
But
But you
No.
need to do a custom collage. That would be sick.
That would
like for your shows.
that would be cool.
Well, but you stick to you got your specific shirt that you stick to.
I mean, not always, but well, see that that one doesn't even fit me. I can't even button it.
But
So I just wear a different shirt underneath it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like unbuttoned with a t-shirt.
Well, that's stylish. The
I'm
unbuttoned
50 years
button
old.
down.
I'm doing the best I can.
You're killing it. What the Adidas are clean as hell.
Yeah. See, Chris made fun of them.
Nah, dude, I would rock
They're
those
like
too.
They're like Chuck Taylors, but
Yeah.
they're.
It's like these, but
Adidas?
these are my work shoes. These are grungy as
Oh,
hell.
see, I like those too, though. See, I like Vans a lot, but they're hard for me to put on.
These are a pain in the ass to get
They're
on.
like
I got them like
these are easy.
yeah.
Like,
well, I'm
when you get
the type
old-
of dude that doesn't even want to tie his shoes.
yeah. Oh, wait till you're 50. But shit, I don't even
I'll
want
have, I'll have the Skechers with the what do you call it? The straps that are like Velcro straps.
I'm at 50 years old. It'd be a struggle to put on slides right now. Like just to even get in them. I'm like, God, I even have to look. Just even looking at them is hard. But no. So tell everything that you do. Like all
Yeah.
what's all the different things you can do.
Oh man,
I mean,
okay.
Which is
Yeah.
that's a long list because I've seen all your stuff and it's unbelievable.
Thank you. So I do. The main thing is custom collages made out of old graphic tees, like recycled ones. I'll thrift them, cut them up, make new images, and then put them on. Sometimes it's like upcycled pieces that I find. And sometimes people will be like, I have this blank jacket, put something on it, and then
Yeah.
I'll spend months making this collage, and then I'll sew it on the jacket.
Yeah.
And that's my business. Yeah, that's that. And I do graphic tees too, but trying to upgrade those.
Yeah.
It's mostly the fabric collaging is
Right. Yeah.
where I get my business.
Yeah.
Mostly.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, dude, I mean, I started it in Philly.
Oh, okay.
I started it in Philly. I went to college up there and lived there like 2 years after I graduated, and had my stuff in a store up there. Figured out that I could sell my stuff.
It's like I'm going to Knoxville, bitch.
Well, yeah, I mean, due to circumstances, ended up back here.
It sounded better though. That way.
Yeah, oh yeah, and I was like, you know where I'd really kill it? Knoxville, Tennessee.
You know where?
No, but I do love it here, and not surprisingly, but also surprisingly, it's done really well.
Yeah.
Because
all-
it's not really seen out here.
exactly.
you know?
No, I'm.
So yeah, an orange hat has been a blessing, for real.
Yeah.
I'm not religious, but orange hat
Yeah,
has been
no.
a blessing.
Gotcha. No. Well, yeah. On top, like what you're saying. On top of that, though, amazing bartender, beer tender.
It's
I
really
guess we call
hard,
you.
really hard.
No, but you're good with people in
Yeah.
general.
I mean, I love it. This is my first service job too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You got to be. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, this was my first time. When I moved here, I was like,
Yeah.
I worked in a factory, like a manufacturer for T-shirts before
Yeah.
I moved here and
Oh wow.
got the job and all that. Yeah.
Well, see, people, you know what's funny is like every time God, I got to start calling West Side.
West
OHB
Side?
West Side. West Side. I don't even know which way
Yeah.
I did. God,
I don't know either.
Don't pay attention to me. I'm 50 years old. West, even when he's not working, he's sitting at the bar, and then people just flock around you. Like,
Yo, don't gas me up.
it's like I have to fist bump 8 people just to get to you. I'm like, brilliant. But no.
That's what it's about, though. That's
Anyways.
the brewery. That's another thing with Orange Hat too. Just to gas up Orange Hat is like it's really
Yeah.
formed this community. That's like
It is, yeah.
we all love each other for real.
Yeah. No, but then that's the
what
reason
it's
I've been
about.
coming back for so long, and not just because it's 4 minutes from my house, but
Yeah, same.
that helps a little bit. But
Yeah.
no, but they have everything. I love everything about Orange Hat.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then, East out here is, how long's it been open now? Or
I want to say like 5 months.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
It's been open, and yeah, I mean people are loving it.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a very cool spot. Unique location, too. For a brewery in Knoxville, it's one of the most unique locations you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get, for sure.
I need some of my art up here.
Have you talked to Rodney about that yet?
Yeah, I'm working on a piece.
Okay, I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll
that
have
would
some
be
of
awesome. I mean, that's a big ass wall right there.
It needs some
You
dynamic
could just
on
knock
it.
that whole. It'd be like a mural.
Yeah. Oh,
Boom. Knock.
imagine that was all like sewn fabric covering that whole
Yeah.
wall. That would be so sick.
You know what you should do? Is a picture of me wearing my shirt that you
Yeah,
fixed.
collaged with like the sewn up.
It's just me with the patch. No, I'm
Can't
just
even
kidding.
tell.
No, I'd rather do it on this wall. No, it's, you know what's the best part of this whole thing is Chris's work, and
Yeah.
I just like watch.
I got switched out. I got an
This is
easy
how
shift.
our whole show started. Was him at OHB when they first opened,
Oh yeah.
and I started coming in at 11 when they opened,
Yeah.
and then he and I started talking, and then I started coming at 10:30 before they opened.
Just waiting
And then a
at the
few
door.
weeks later, I'm there at like 9:30. I'm like,
Beer.
I know you're cleaning. Just let me
What's
in.
the podcast is wake up and
Waking up in a brewery.
waking up at a brewery.
That's how it all
so you gotta
started.
be there before they open.
Yeah. And so then when he left, he's like, man, I miss all the conversation we had in the morning. He's like, we should start a podcast. And I was like, what are we
Yeah.
going to call it? He goes, I got a name, Waking Up in a Brewery. And so our first picture was on the couch
Yeah.
that nobody talks about.
We don't talk about that couch.
We all know what, Greg Short, if you're watching,
the casting couch.
we know what you've done to that couch. God, I sat on that couch yesterday and threw darts from it. So yeah, we had a picture of me and him and the beer mayor of Knoxville, all three under a blanket, laying on the.
Yeah.
That was our
First
That
episode.
was our first picture. Yeah, and that's how it started.
Now it's all switched
Does he
up.
know? Does he know how to use the register?
You know how to use the register.
Lies. All lies, but. All right, so
Yeah.
give him all your information again.
All right,
I know
cool.
you got to get back to work, but
You can find me on Instagram at dynamic.sw. That's my Insta. That's the best place to get at me. My website is dynamicstreetwear.com. And yeah, hit me up for customs.
yeah. I
Custom,
will-
100% upcycled, recycled material.
And I will 100% vouch for it. I've done it myself, and it's next week. If my show once it gets on Amazon Prime, I will be wearing the shirt that he fixed
Yes.
twice because you got to fix it
Self-taught too.
again. Self-taught. I mean, it's
Self-taught.
amazing, and we'll post all your stuff on
I
our
appreciate it,
pages,
man.
so
Yeah.
they'll have all that info. But man, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Love you.
You're the man.
Love you too. I'm too old to get up. I was trying to get up, but I'm too slow. Oh God, Chris is gonna have to come back.
Thanks, boss.
Let's see how.
Where did the can glasses go? Oh, sorry, it was hiding from me.
Oh,
I was like, that wouldn't
what's he
surprise
doing
me.
now? He's like, oh. Yeah, so make sure you check that out. I'm waiting on Chris to come back, but. Huh? Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, make sure you check Raleigh out. His the shirt that he fixed for me is the one that I will be wearing on my Amazon Prime special. So, oh hey, did you figure out how to do it?
I've poured a few beers in my time,
I know.
so
Oh, guess who liked my shoes? Riley. So
Well.
he's my new co-host, and
Riley's on the cutting edge of fashion. You lucked into a pair of shoes, apparently.
you've got to go back to your other show where you talk about pairs and relationships.
What I will talk about while we're at this point,
there's kids in the building.
I'm going to talk about Dubby.
What's up, Debbie?
Dubby is our new sponsor.
That stuff is good.
Guys, I tried a lot of different powdered drinks. Like, you can buy these little packets of powder that you add to a 16-ounce bottle of water, and they're fantastic. Dubby has those for hydration. I don't know that I've ever had any powder that you mix with liquid taste better than Dubby.
It was good, very good.
At this point, you have had Dubby Hydration. You have not had Dubby Energy.
I need the energy. I need to replace Monster.
Not only do you need to replace Monster, because Monster has so many sugars and so many...
Wait, it's bad for me?
It's terrible for you.
God,
they have artificial flavors. They have artificial dyes. They have sugars. Like, there's so much in a Monster. Dubby has none of that. No artificial flavors, no fillers, no jitters. There's no carbonation. You're mixing it with water, so it's actually good for you.
Yeah.
Absorbs into your system, gives you all-day energy. It's honestly some of the best stuff ever. The hydration on the other side of it, again, if you've spent a day of drinking and you know how you just want something else to drink, whether it's alcohol or just water, like, water tastes so much better after you've been drinking for a certain period of time.
Oh, it does.
Dubby will give you flavored water that is designed for hydration, that allows you to absorb that hydration right into your bloodstream. They are sponsor. You can get Dubby 10% off with us. Put in your code Waking Up, one word, Waking Up. We'll get you 10% off of all your orders, whether you order it by the tub or whether you order by the packet. If you're hesitant, get the starter. There's a starter kit that gets you this, as well as 3 energy packets and 2 hydration packets, and just start out that way.
I'm getting a tub of the energy.
Yeah, there's several different flavors. In fact, they just had a buy one get one special. I think it's done now, but they do those specials from time to time where you can buy a tub of energy and get a tub of hydration for free. There's 30 servings per tub.
Yeah.
So literally what do you normally pay for one Monster?
It's like $2.75.
Yeah, so you're usually buying them at 2 for $5, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting them $2.50.
Yeah, 2 for
at your
$5
best.
is a good deal.
Yeah. You get 30 servings for $40 in a tub.
Yeah.
And then we're going to give you 10% off of that.
Yeah.
So you're a little over $1 per energy drink that's actually better for you and will give you the same energy with no jitters, no sugar, no additives.
Yeah.
So
I'm all in.
Dubby, Waking Up is your code. Please use it, 10% off, and support our sponsors that actually are helping us out as well. So that's all I'll say about that. I'm going to have another partridge.
Yeah, well, we're almost right at the time.
How great is Riley?
Oh, Raleigh's awesome. Yeah. No, you guys may not believe me, but my shirt, you know how important my stage shirt is to me.
Your shirts, period. Like, you literally live off
especially
t-shirt.
that. No, but it wasn't my t-shirt. It's my black one.
Oh, yeah.
My long sleeve that I wear over every show I do, almost. I wear that shirt. And I ripped it from here all the way down.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, it's ruined. And they don't make it anymore. And I was talking to Riley one day at OHB West. I don't know how to...
East side? Well,
that.
they're west side.
What's east side?
This is west side. That's the gang symbol.
I can't do
for
that.
west side.
I can't do that. I don't have that.
And then this is east side. I don't know.
All right.
I'm not part of a gang. I'm not gang affiliated. We don't have west and east side.
No,
Crips
but I'm
and-
going to join one now.
Yeah.
So I can just learn how to do that. But no, I took it in. We were talking one day, and he's like, I was like, yeah, I ripped my shirt up. And he's like, dude, I can patch that. And so when he said he was going to patch it, I thought it was going to be all kinds of weird stuff. Because I'd seen, he did some wild stuff. It was really cool. And then it came back, it looked like brand new.
Yeah.
You couldn't even tell it'd been patched. He's like, how'd you do that? And then now I ripped the other side.
Well, we can't say he's a seamstress. Is he a seamster? Is he part of the Seamsters Union? Like, is that what we call
a Teamster Seamster?
Yeah. Is that what we call the male version of a seamstress?
I don't know.
They're a seamster.
You might have to bring him back over here to clarify that.
And maybe he's part of the Seamsters Union. Don't mess with them. They stitch some shit.
That's probably the best joke you've ever told.
Ever? That's it. That's all I got. I'm done. So, you're welcome. You got to hear it here, first time.
That was pretty good.
I stitched it up.
I'll give you that one.
Guys, we appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, we had fun.
For another episode. We always have fun. We are still sad that Kayla's not here. We don't want to do many videos without Kayla, but occasionally, if we can squeeze in an episode that's recorded, and we can entertain you because we're out drinking, and why not? We hope you continue to tune in. Follow us on all our social medias. You can find us, well, you can't find us on X at all. I don't post anything on there. I hate X. But you can find us on YouTube.
I didn't like
you can find
it
us
when
on
it was Twitter.
Facebook. Well, it's X now.
I didn't like it when it was Twitter.
Yeah, same. I never liked it.
I don't like either one of them.
But we are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We don't post a lot on TikTok.
Instagram.
But you can also follow Alex on Alex Stokes.
I still got the beer comedian page.
The beer comedian page. So
I'm trying to switch it over, but
where can they find the most about where you're performing, though?
just my personal page.
There you go. Follow his personal page. And we also share that stuff on Waking Up in a Brewery. So honestly, you get everything about Alex, except for his stupid jokes that he makes about sports or Gatlinburg. You have to go to his specific page for that. We don't share that. But anytime he's doing an event, we do share that on our Waking Up in a Brewery page. So,
when's this airing?
no idea. We don't know when they're seeing
just
this.
in case. So next Saturday night, April 6th, Iron Forge Brewery. I'm filming for Amazon, Tubi,
Yep.
and a bunch of other.
And by the
bunch of
time you're
stuff.
seeing this, it might already be done. So hopefully you were there, and you can now tell us how funny it was.
Yeah.
So. We have no idea when this is going to air.
We
but
don't know what's happening.
We do appreciate all the support you give us. Any thumbs up, any emoji, any comment, subscribing, all helps us promote our page. Follow us on YouTube. If you're watching this through Facebook, always like, share, subscribe, all the things. But we appreciate you guys, and tune in. We're always doing something live too.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See you guys. Bye. All right. God, I gotta smoke so bad. Oof.